For those of you who do not know, Jurassic Survival is the best copycat game of Last Day on Earth. They copied the map, they copied the damage and armor systems. In fact, they pretty much just rewrote the code of the game. But each type of zombie was replaced with a type of dinosaur. Originally, I didn't take them serious because I thought they were going to get sued by Last Day on Earth. But recently, I've realized that I think they're smarter than that. Even though it's obvious to us that they straight up copied Last Day on Earth, that doesn't mean that it will be obvious in the court of law. You can't copyright a concept. Last Day on Earth would be able to sue them for all the artwork that they stole, but Jurassic Survival is making big steps in each of their updates to replace all of the artwork with their own. This means that if Last Day on Earth sues them for using their artwork, they will only get a percentage of their profits during those early updates, which won't be much since Jurassic Survival is still pretty small in comparison. And while it might be possible that Last Day on Earth could prove to the court that Jurassic Survival stole their game coding, my friends who are software developers say that this is very difficult to do. So I don't think they're going to get sued, but I still don't take them serious yet for two reasons. First, let's address the hype of this game. One of the bigger Last Day on Earth YouTubers that I really like said, look, they already have the ability to ride dinosaurs, so they're ahead of Last Day on Earth. That is not true. Riding dinosaurs is not actually in the game yet. They just added Hevia fruit, so that might be coming soon, but it is definitely not in the game yet. Hunting dinosaurs also is not in the game. They have no skills yet, there is no equivalent to Bunker Alpha, and the list goes on. Even though they copied them, Jurassic Survival is at least 3 months behind Last Day on Earth, with a smaller staff team and a lot less to do in the game. This doesn't mean that it will never be a great game. I think they have a lot of potential and I'm playing a little bit. But don't be fooled into thinking that they are ahead of Last Day on Earth. The only thing that they have added that Last Day on Earth has not is a rating system. Which brings me to the second reason that I do not take them serious yet. Their rating system sucks. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Their system consists of an AI player traveling to your base and waiting there for hours, even if you have chests full of stuff that are not behind walls. Then when you go home, it gives you 20 seconds to put all your stuff away before the AI player attacks you. If you win, which is really easy to do, then you get some lame AI loot. If you lose, which would be really sad if you did, then he takes all the stuff on your body and leaves your base untouched. I am positive that Last Day on Earth's rating system will be better than this. But Jurassic Survival does have some things going for them. Let me tell you some of the positives and the reason why I'm playing this game a little bit. First, Jurassic Survival made the dealer 1,000 times better. I'm not sure why Last Day on Earth has made the current dealer so horrible, but they could learn a couple things from this game. Instead of making you give 2 entire crafting tables that cost more to make than it would cost to build a machete for a box that will most likely give you a machete, Jurassic Survival has added specific rare items that can only be used at the dealer. You can get these items from the T-Rex Nest event, which is a fun event because it has an element of suspense that you don't see in any of the Last Day on Earth events. I thought about making a video about how to do this event, but then I watched Rezbok's video on it, and he does it the exact same way. So if you need help with that event, I'd recommend checking out his video. In addition to this, they have clearly come up with some cool ideas that are quite a bit different than the ones in Last Day on Earth. None of these ideas exist yet, but I'm excited to see if they're able to pull it off. So I'm not taking them serious yet because they have not yet produced anything that shows that they have the creative and programming power to compete with Last Day on Earth. But I'm playing their game a bit because I think that if they're able to pull off some of these ideas that they have presented, like hunting and riding dinosaurs, then they could make a pretty awesome game. So in conclusion, if you were choosing between Last Day on Earth and Jurassic Survival, Last Day on Earth is the original and it is still far ahead of Jurassic Survival. However, if you are level 99 in Last Day on Earth and you're bored out of your mind when they don't put up a new update quickly because you have nothing to do, I'd recommend starting a game on Jurassic Survival. I wouldn't spend money if I were you until they come out with something substantially unique, but then again, I don't really spend money on Last Day on Earth, so do what you want. Now some of you might be thinking, this guy's almost level 60 with a full set of SWAT gear and level 3 walls, and he says he's been barely playing this game for a week and not spending any money. Well, I recommend checking out my channel. In particular, you might want to check out my video on the fastest way to level up. By staying in the green zones, I'm able to spend most of my time traveling or putting my character on auto while I get things done around the house or play with my kids. I play very little, but I'm getting very rich. If you are playing Jurassic Survival or planning on starting, I've made a new playlist specifically for Jurassic Survival. Currently, most of these videos are technically about Last Day on Earth, but I've chosen only my videos that are the most applicable to Jurassic Survival. In particular, I would recommend my video on how to build level 3 walls. This video is out of date for Last Day on Earth, but it is pretty good for Jurassic Survival. Well, that's it guys. I hope that helps. If it did, please give this video a like so other people can see it. I'll see you next time.